y'all, it's Katrina with Pate-Meadows, and I'm not out on the porch. As you can see, I'm in the workroom today because the weather's still kind of bad here in Nashville. But I thought I'd share a project with you that I've been working on. It's a custom project, and to a lot of people this would be overwhelming and they wouldn't want to do it themselves, but I'm going to show you how easily it is to do a project like this on your own. I had a bride come to me and she's having a dinner rehearsal at the church where they're getting married, and they have a kitchen that faces the banquet room. And the banquet room is beautiful, the lighting is beautiful, but when you get into the kitchen, it's got those fluorescent lights and it's just really harsh and it just destroys the feel. So she needed to cover up this window, which was like 140 inches wide. And you can't put a rod up because you can't attach anything to the wall. So what do? A lot of people do a screen where they take a board or shutters or something like that, but then you've got to hinge them together and they're heavy and it's a lot to work with. So we use this fabric as her little square toppers on her table as some of the decor with cute little tassels on the corners. And she loves the fabric. So we decided to make a little curtain, like a partition, to cover up this window where they serve. It's like a pass-through, and try to keep the fabric so that she could use it again for another project, like for some slip covers or something in her home, because 140 inches is that's going to require a lot of fabric. So what I did was I made this little PVC frame with Velcro and the little pieces that you put together that's going to stand up in the window with legs on the back to keep it from tilting back and forth. And I used a little Velcro. This is the sew-on Velcro on the fabric, and then you put the rough sticky Velcro onto the PVC pipe. And what you want to do when you take this off and on, sometimes it'll pull the Velcro off, even though it's supposed to be really good sticky Velcro. We use a few cable ties just sporadically along the frame to hold the Velcro on, and it won't pull it off. So when this is all just stuck on there, it just makes the nicest little curtain to hang up, as you can see from this picture that's already finished. To keep the pieces together, we have another trick. We use these self-tapping screws. They're little brass self-tapping screws, and they're really easy to screw into the PVC. Just use your drill and you go through the bracket into the legs, and this holds everything together so it won't fall apart. So sometimes we do it and we have to use heavier PVC, and sometimes we'll do it and we use the skinny, thin PVC, which is what I like to use the most, but it's got to be able to be sturdy enough. So I've built legs all along this whole frame so it will stand up and it won't sag. You couldn't use a tension rod. I may have already said that. You couldn't use a tension rod because the span is too big. And if you can't screw into the walls, then what do? You build a PVC frame. And a lot of girls are doing this in their dorm rooms so that they can have long panels, and they build a little frame so that they can have curtains and long panels that are really pretty. And all I did was I made my pleats with my tack gun all the way across. There was not a lot of sewing involved with this, only on the hem. But you see, we make our pleat, use the tack gun, and there you go. So that shows you how quickly I made this in just little of no time. And it would have been a mess if I'd had to seam this and stitch all of this, but didn't have to do that. It was really quick. When you have the right tools, you can do anything. So if you want to see more about how I made this privacy screen, go to the website and click on the blog, and I'll have a step-by-step instructions.